Hello, and welcome to It Came from the Unknowns, a weekly sci-fi, horror, short story podcast featuring new, upcoming, or unheard of authors, hosted and narrated by yours truly, Brian Barella. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the unknown. Hello and welcome to episode 5. I hope everyone is nice and stuffed from Thanksgiving, lots of good food, good people, and hopefully it wasn't too stressful for you. Today's story is Beware the Mirrors by Quinn Riedel, narrated by yours truly, Ryan Barella. Quinn Riedel is an educator and author based in Oceanside, California. Quinn was born in September of 1998 in La Jolla, California. He attended Chapman University in Orange County, where he received his bachelor's degree. When Quinn is not writing, he enjoys kickboxing, high fantasy media, and spending time with his loved ones. Now this one to me is a perfect little spooky tale for a Black Friday. Nice little short one you can listen to on your way out to the shops, or maybe you're getting ready to jump online and check out some of the sweet deals that are out there. Whatever you've got going on, this is sure to give your spine all the tingles. If you do like what you hear and you'd like to support us, feel free to check out our Patreon over at patreon.com/itcamefromtheunknowns. If you'd like to submit a story, please email me your story in PDF form or link, along with your name and brief bio to itcamefromtheunknowns@gmail.com. For now, get cozy, turn down your lights where applicable, and let's prepare to take a journey into the unknowns. Beware the Mirrors by Quinn Riedel. What lies behind? Helen, if you're reading this, I'm gone. I won't tell you where I went, but no, you'll never see me again. I know this must feel crushing, but it's for the best. Given everything we've been through, you at least deserve an explanation. By the end of this voicemail, I hope you'll agree. It started the summer after we met. We had been together for about a year. You remember, Jonathan and I got in that car accident driving back from Chicago. When I told you and everyone else what happened, I left out a lot. It was just John and I in the car. We were driving out of Chicago, late. I had picked him up from a work trip. That's still the truth. We did get ran off the road by a black sedan. It was no hit and run, though. The driver stopped ahead of us after he had run us off the road. We were on a rural street. No one else was there. He got out of the car. When he started walking towards us, I got this awful feeling in my stomach. As he got closer to us, I could see the driver better. It was John, only not him. He was older. His hair was gray. There's no doubt in my mind, though. It was my little cousin, but middle-aged. Old John was about 20 yards from us when shit got weirder. Old John and the car he had run us off the road with disappeared. There was a flash. It blinded me and made my ears ring. It made me throw up, and a silhouette of old John was burned into my eyes for the next few minutes. Our John took it even worse than I did, though. When I had recovered from the flash, he was still standing there completely still. His eyes were glazed over, and his cheeks were wet from tears falling from his bloodshot eyes. He was breathing, but only a little. I think he went into shock. I led John to the passenger seat and helped him into the car. I had to put his seatbelt on him before we drove home. The rest of the drive was a silent one. In John's driveway, I broke the silence. "John, are you okay?" "The furthest thing from it," he said. "Do you want to talk about it?" "I never want to think about this again, let alone talk." Then John unbuckled his seatbelt and left the car. I watched John walk inside, then pulled out of his driveway. My mind was racing as I drove home in the dead of night. Was John going to be okay? And what the fuck had we seen tonight? I replayed the events of the night in my head, driving on autopilot. I was trying to find an explanation. I had to have missed something. We are coming. We are many. Die before we arrive. My desperate thoughts were interrupted by a voice coming from the back seat of my car. I whipped my head around. There was nobody in the back seat. The voice spoke again. We are coming. We are many. Die before we arrive. I looked over my shoulder, trying to find the voice's source while keeping my car on the road. It was a couple more seconds before I heard the same words coming from my back seat. This time my eyes darted to my rearview mirror. There, in the reflection of my back seat, I saw it. It was a translucent, humanoid shape. Then it was gone almost as soon as I saw it. I got the same awful feeling in my stomach I had when old John approached us. It kept happening the rest of my drive home. The voice would say the same words. I would catch a glimpse of the not even there figure in the mirror, and it would be gone. My knuckles were white as I gripped the wheel. What was this thing? What did it want? When I pulled into our driveway, I turned my car upside down. There was nothing. No electronics that could have made the noise, no mirrors that could have caught the street light and created a glare in my mirror. Jack shit. At this point, I wondered whether it was all in my head, a result of the weirdness earlier in the night. I only got to think about it for about 5 minutes. I got in the house, dropped my bag on the couch, and headed into the bedroom. When I washed my hands, it was in the bathroom mirror. We are coming. We are many. Die before we arrive. The form was closer than it was in the car, right behind me in the small bathroom. I didn't feel anything. The only way I even knew it was there was seeing it in the mirror. It was right behind me. After examining the bathroom, I concluded I must be so tired I was seeing things. I crawled into bed, careful not to wake you, and fell asleep. The next morning, the same thing happened with the bathroom mirror. Same words, same figure behind me. Then it happened again in the long mirror we have in the hallway. Then again on the way to work, in my rearview mirror. It was in my side view mirror now, too, fixed in the reflection as I sped down the freeway. Each time I saw it, it repeated the same ominous message. We are coming. We are many. Die before we arrive. Since that morning, I've heard that voice. I've seen that figure. In every mirror I've encountered. For the last 3 years, that thing has been haunting me. This past week, it got worse. I've started seeing it on surfaces with even a slight reflection now. Windows, screens, glasses. The figure manifests in multiple surfaces at the same time. Its words crash over me like waves, one interrupting the other in a cacophony of the same cryptic words. The figure has changed, too. It's hard to explain how, but the figure I see in almost any reflective surface has gotten healthier. It looks more solid, even in the slight reflection of the polished wooden arm of a chair. I can't do anything anymore. It's everywhere. Chrome bumpers, windows, my phone. The same words are constantly bombarding me. It's started to give me migraines. I can feel myself slipping. Mirrors were one thing, but this is too much. I'm going to do something drastic if I don't change things very soon. My plan, Helen, is to disappear. I can't tell you where. I'm not sure yet myself. Somewhere where the only manifestation of that thing is the water I drink. I haven't slept in 40 hours. I'm meeting a man on Craigslist today to buy a motorbike because car mirrors and windows are too much. I hope you understand. I love you, but I can't stay. I'd hurt myself if I did. Maybe hurt you too. Goodbye, and beware the mirrors. The end. Welcome back. You were just listening to Beware the Mirrors by Quinn Riedel, narrated by yours truly, Ryan Barella. I hope you all enjoyed that quick little swing into the unknown there. Nice little tale for our Black Friday here. I'm going to keep it short and sweet because I'm getting ready for my Thanksgiving vacation as I record this. So I just want to remind you guys, we are still looking for holiday tales of weirdness for December. If you or someone you know has a nice short story, something holiday themed, can be Krampus, can be Bigfoot builds a snowman. If you've got something fun, something weird, something out there, send it our way. We want to get it in for the December issue. So once again, I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Hope everyone stayed safe over the holidays, made it to everywhere you had to go nice and safe, and we'll see you next week. Again, if you enjoyed this and want to help support, you can check us out over on Patreon at patreon.com/itcamefromtheunknowns. We have a digital subscription where you can also get an ebook of the stories for each month, as well as a t-shirt subscription which will feature each month's cover. It's a great way to look fashionable and support upcoming authors. Got a sci-fi or horror short story you want to hear narrated out for the whole world? Email me your story in PDF form or link, along with your name and brief bio to itcamefromtheunknowns@gmail.com. Thank you again for taking the time to check out It Came From The Unknowns, a weekly sci-fi horror short story podcast featuring new, upcoming, or unheard of authors, hosted and narrated by yours truly, Ryan Barella. I'll leave you now with one of my favorite lines. It goes, "Let us say then that my listeners are an uncommon herd." Stay weird, everyone.